Yo, this is King Earner coming to you guys live and direct. For some days now, I've been trying to figure out, hold on, before we go any further, this is the Circle of Honor podcast, the Triangle of Trust. There will be no kittens allowed. But I wanted to speak on Kyrie Irving. The reason why I wanted to speak on him because I remember growing up as a kid, and I can remember always hearing the basketball around 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, a person dribbling it. And in any community, any real black community, I'm just keeping it 1,000 with y'all, you heard that basketball bouncing. Who would ever think that such a fun sport would turn into a situation where individuals had to really depend on the dishonor, because there's no honor that they can depend on. If we're talking about money, okay, yes, they have received the money, but when will they receive the respect? I don't care what I do in this world. The goal is to receive the respect for what I do. Kyrie Irving has earned that. But let me give you some understanding here about a lot of individuals like LeBron James. And LeBron comes from what I would say the deep-rooted poverty. The poverty where he has woken up at a time or another, stomach growling, trying to figure it out, seeing his mother figure it out. So when you see a man like Kyrie Irving, he's like any strong man that grew up 1920s, 30s, 40s, but just in a younger mindset. He's only 30 years old, and he has an understanding that his people was indeed the chosen people from the beginning. He didn't want to cause no riffraff. He didn't post it to get any negative feedback. He posted because guess what? At the end of the day, we in the land of the free. We get to speak freely and do freely as we want as long as it's not harming anyone. And I guess him speaking freely harmed everybody. We have Shaq. We have guys like I always called him Charlie Brown because of his head, Charles Barkley. You know, we got guys like him. They're all sitting up there and they're just going against their brother just because of $1. Come on, because of $1. Now, I know a lot of basketball players, we just want to play the game and blah, 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 blah. It's not about the money for this. But sometimes you have to go into the inner self of you and say to yourself, am I still that Nigger? Am I still on that plantation? Catch the ball or dunk the ball. And if you don't dunk or if you don't do what they say do, you put yourself in a position like Kyrie is in now. And that position is almost like the winning position. Because no, you shouldn't have to dunk the way that person said do it. You shouldn't have to come and talk like you're a robot for the NBA. You have to talk like a robot. I have to understand. I'm sorry. And I apologize for how you feel in your heart about your people. And y'all gonna mention the game? I wish Allen Iverson was still around because I know AI has Kyrie back. AI, come on now. A Philadelphia, come on. I know your honor is intact because you've been told the NBA to kiss your rear end. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to support Kyrie Irving. You won't see me with Adidas and Nike on again. I'm sorry, I only have Adidas and Nikes, but we're going to figure something out because at the end of the day, my honor is intact. And I shouldn't speak so quick about how fast I can change my clothing. But I can't really do it because most of us have tuned into following these trends, following what masters say we should wear, following what masters say we should look like or dress like. We got to carry it a tad bit different, man. And we got to carry it with honor. And I suggest the people that have honor in their veins, they somehow, some way show out loud, not inwardly, I honor him. You know, maybe, yeah, we'll talk about it in the house, when you can talk about it here, but I love Kyrie for what he's doing. He's standing up for all of us, but I'm going to play tomorrow. No, I'm not talking about that energy. I'm talking about that energy when you speak out for your brother. Y'all spoke up for Kanye, and Kanye is speaking from an emotional standpoint with a lot of facts and truth. Well, why you can't speak up for this brother when he's speaking from the root of understanding the wisdom and knowledge that he knows is a fact, especially the way they responded. You see, when you put out bait, this is the good thing about our brothers and our sisters. Our brain is a lot different than these guys. They put out bait. Let me see, I'm going to post this on my page, see how every person will feel about it. And I got Jew friends myself, and I'm going to tell you this, I don't get that from the ones that's surrounding our community. Maybe everything could be a lie coming from them, or maybe it can't. I had a Jew lawyer that beat the case like nothing. He frees me every chance he got. But at the end of the day, it doesn't make me not have a right to support Kyrie Irving because of how any human being feel. So I suggest LeBron James, Charles Barkley, all of you guys come out, man. Stop being controlled by the dollar and be controlled by the honor, please. King on a live and direct.